Welcome to Can Tho, often referred to as Tay Do, the capital of the Mekong Delta. Situated in the heart of the Mekong Delta, Can Tho embodies the vibrant essence of a city nestled in fertile plains. As one of the 5 centrally governed cities in Vietnam, Can Tho is undergoing rapid urbanization. Yet it retains its unique charm with bustling floating markets, lush fruit orchards, and the distinctive lifestyle of the people living in the River Delta region. Can Tho experiences a tropical monsoon climate with minimal typhoons and a hot, humid climate year-round, characterized by 2 distinct seasons, rainy and dry. The rainy season spans from May to November, while the dry season lasts from December to April, with an average annual temperature of around 27 degrees Celsius. Can Tho is a year-round tourist destination, with the floating season from September to November being the ideal time to experience the unique charm of this Mekong Delta city. As a central city in Mekong Delta, Can Tho has a relatively developed transportation system. However, a disadvantage is the absence of the railway system in the entire delta. Hence, the best way to reach the city is by bus or airplane. Getting to Can Tho by bus is very convenient with the expressway connecting Ho Chi Minh City and Can Tho. From Ho Chi Minh City, you can take a bus at the Western Bus Station for about $7 for a journey of approximately 3 hours, covering a distance of about 170 kilometers. From Hanoi, Haiphong or Da Nang, you can reach Can Tho by air. Can Tho International Airport is the main airport serving the Mekong Delta region. Located about 8 kilometers from the city center, connecting most domestic routes and some international destinations, such as Seoul or Taipei. Moving around the city is easy with 9 intra-city bus routes. Ride-hailing apps like Grab or Bee make it convenient to book a taxi or motorbike taxi to visit spots. Moreover, as a city of waterways, exploring Can Tho by boat is a must-try experience. You can rent a boat at Ninh Kieu Wharf or Cai Ranh floating market at the price of about $20 for up to 4 people for 6 hours. As the largest cities and tourist hub of the Mekong Delta region, it's not too difficult to find a suitable accommodation in Can Tho. Hotels are mainly located in the Ninh Kieu areas, offering full amenities at more reasonable prices compared to other famous tourist cities. Riverside homestays are also an ideal option for those who want to experience the local lifestyle. Resorts in Can Tho are often designed to blend harmoniously with nature, reflecting the characteristics of the riverine region. Can Tho, or the Mekong Delta in general, is a hidden gem of Vietnam tourism. Often underrated on the tourist map of Vietnam, it holds unique features that are hard to find elsewhere. If you only have a few days in the cities, here are some suggested destinations for you. Floating markets are the heart and soul of trade in the Mekong Delta, with the Cai Ranh floating markets being the most famous. Located about 6 kilometers from downtown Can Tho, locals here have maintained the tradition of trading goods on boats for centuries. What's fascinating is that each boat usually sells only one type of product. To make it easy to identify, sellers normally hang their goods on tall poles. Besides fruits and vegetables, many boats also offer breakfast, drinks, and snacks. The best time to visit the floating markets is from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Ninh Kieu Wharf or Ninh Kieu Park is a well-known tourist spot in Can Tho. Situated on the right bank of the Ho River, between the confluence of the Ho and Can Tho River, it's considered to be the romantic symbol of the cities and is a hub for nighttime entertainment with river cruises, night markets, and pedestrian streets. A highlight at Ninh Kieu Wharf is the pedestrian bridge, also known as a low bridge, designed in an S shape with two large lotus flowers in the middle. Another spiritual attraction not to be missed near Ningqiu Wharf is Ong Pagoda, a Chinese-style pagoda built in 1894. Nearby is the Ningqiu Night Market, a bustling area selling a variety of street food, clothing, and souvenirs. Binh Thuy Ancient House is considered as a model representative of the architectural styles of Indochina and the South in the early 20th centuries. This ancient house of the Yuan families was built in 1870, then renovated and completed in 1911. The exterior is designed in European style, resembling a French mansion, while the interior architecture reflects the pure Vietnamese design. The harmonious combination of Eastern and Western culture creates a unique architectural style. Con Sơn is a small islet located on the Ho River, about 6 kilometers from downtown Can Tho. It's a community-based tourist village where each household offers its own unique tourism products. You can learn about the local ways of life and experience river activities such as fruit picking, rolling boats, and making cakes. To get to Con Sơn, you can take a ferry from Go Bắc Pier and then explore on your own or join a half-day tour for about $20 per person. Trúc Lâm Phun Nam Zen Monastery, located about 15 kilometers from downtown Can Tho, is one of the largest Buddhist structures in the Mekong Delta. The monastery is constructed in the architectural style of the Legion dynasty, two glorious dynasties in Vietnam feudal history. Built in 2013 on nearly 4 hectares of land, it features many outstanding structures, including the 3 entrance gates, main hall, drum tower, bell tower, ancestral temple, and guest house. About 1 kilometer from the monastery is Mekong Tourist Village. This eco-tourism area is associated with the characteristic of the rural community in the Mekong Delta. Spreading over 30 hectares along the Can Tho rivers, it showcases the unique features of the southern region of Vietnam, including fruit gardens, ancient houses, fish ponds, and canals. Visitors can enjoy typical dishes from the Mekong Delta and participate in exciting activities such as fruit picking, fishing, and listening to đơn ca Tay Do, which is Southern Vietnamese folk music. In terms of cuisines, Can Tho is known for its rustic and diverse culinary scenes. The Mekong River nurtures lush fruit trees and abundant fish and shrimp, laying the groundwork for delicious dishes. Let's kick off our culinary journey in Can Tho with Hủ Tiếu, once praised by the famous chef Gordon Ramsay as the best dish he had ever tasted. The noodles are made from rice flours, chewy and translucent white. The flavorful broth is simmered from pork bones and daikon for hours. When ordered, the noodles are blanched in a separate pot of boiling waters before being put together in a bowl with bean sprout, chive, thinly sliced pork, and minced pork. Some variation also includes shrimp, beef balls, quail eggs, and pig's offal. A truly delicious bowl of hủ tiếu should be enjoyed on a small bowl at the Cai Ran floating markets, with the broth continuously simmering over charcoal. Bánh xèo is a familiar name in the Vietnamese street food scene. The name bánh xèo comes from the sizzling sound when pouring the batter into a hot pan. In the Mekong Delta, bánh xèo is larger, with thinner and crispier shell than in other regions. The bánh xèo batter is made from rice flours, mixed with a bit of turmeric and coconut milk. The filling normally has green bean sprout, and either shrimp, pork belly, or minced duck meat. When eating, people in the South often tear the bánh xèo and wrap them in mustard greens, add some herbs, and then dip them in sweet and sour fish sauce. Bún mắm is one of the specialties of the Mekong Delta, with broth cooked from fermented fish, typically made from 2 types of fish abundant in the Mekong Delta, which are cá linh, Siamese mud carp, and cá sặc, gourami fish. To prepare the broth, people boil the fermented fish sauce, remove the bone to extract the liquid, then add shallot, lemongrass, eggplants, and spices. Thick rye vermicelli is usually used in this dish. A complete bowl of bún mắm often include various toppings such as shrimp, squid, snake catfish, and crispy pork. Bún mắm is typically served with a variety of vegetables like shredded water spinach, bitter herbs, and water lily stems. In the final part of our video, we will introduce you to Đơn Ca Tài Tử, a distinctive art form of the southern region of Vietnam that you should definitely experience when visiting Can Tho. Đơn Ca Tài Tử originated and developed from the late 19th century. It's a form of music and singing performed by ordinary people and laborers in the rural areas of the southern region after the working hours. The band typically used 5 musical instruments including the đàn tràng, 16-string zither, đàn tỳ bà, pear-shaped lute, đàn kim, moon-shaped lute, đàn cò, vertical fiddles, and đàn tam, 3-string lute. Adding to the ensemble is often the sao of the sao, a traditional bamboo flute with 7 holes. UNESCO recognized Đơn Ca Tài Tử as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity in 2013. Can Tho is a beautiful city in the Mekong Delta. While it may not boast grandiose landmarks, it has a unique charm that few places can match. It's the ecosystem and the ways of life of the people intertwined with the alluvial plant that make it special. Come to Can Tho and share your thoughts about the city. See you in Can Tho.